All right, so let's move on to some economy or economic
E-commerce news.
e-commerce news.
Black Friday. That was another one. That's our topic. But they
Yeah,
were
that's
talking
right.
about changing that.
That was the next topic. I mean, I was going to talk about Walmart, but
But that's another one where Black Friday.
But that's different. The Black Friday comes.
I know it doesn't come. It has nothing to do with black people. It has to do with what they call in the black, which means profitable.
Right.
It's like a business
In accounting
term.
systems, you have red
And black.
when you have negative revenues or basically no profit, and then you turn into black when you are basically positive in revenues for the year. So the whole term of Black Friday is because that day and that holiday season in general is when retailers that have been in the red throughout the year are able to overcome that, and then their accounting spreadsheets start going into the black, which is positive.
Here's my proposal. I don't think we should change it, but if people really want to change it to Green Friday, because you could say into the green.
Yeah, but then it looks like ecology or something.
And then that's what I'm saying, because people are very concerned about the environment. You can double it as a green day.
Yeah, people are stuck in traffic, polluting, and there's the Green Friday.
There you go.
I think that you call it because the other way to
Green Friday.
have
That's
negative
my
numbers.
proposal. If it
No,
ends up being Green Friday, I want credit for it.
Listen.
okay?
The other way to denote negative revenue or negative profit or losses, basically, in spreadsheets, as you know, is
Negative profit.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's a good no. Pre-profit is in parentheses, so we can call it the non-parentheses Friday.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Positive Friday.
Positive Friday.
Positive Friday.
Thinking positive. Spend your money. Anyway, so Walmart. Walmart made an announcement about Black Friday that there's not going to be a Black Friday.
Well, they can't. It's very specific. So normally they actually open on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And they said we are not going to open on Thanksgiving, and they're going to have reductions and restrictions on Black Friday itself. And other retailers will definitely follow suit.
But I mean, this is, I don't know the whole story. You sent our weekly e-commerce email about the story.
It's very simple. People know what Black Friday looks like. That's not happening this year.
Right. So there's not
not.
going to be people lining up,
No.
doorbusters where everybody's
No.
going to storm in there,
No.
distancing, all that
No
stuff.
way.
Which, if you remember,
We talked about this in fucking March,
We
like,
talked about it a long
we were
time
ahead of
ago. I
the
said
game.
if I were a retailer, I would be planning already because there's not going to be Black
to be-
Friday, holiday season.
If you just listen, this is not trading advice, but if you just take what we say on this podcast and make certain investments in trades, you may do well. Okay.
We've actually hit a few.
Yeah, I was talking about coronavirus in fucking January.
A few
when nobody was
predictions.
talking about it. I said this is a big deal.
Yeah. So, anyways, we discussed Black Friday and we said you're a retailer, you better jump online and get ready because there's not going to be online. I mean, there's not going to be at store or in store retailing this year at least, and either that or it's going to be so much social distance that people are going to be freaking out to be surrounded by massive herd of people trying to.
It's not happening. So everything's going to be online. This is going to be the biggest e-commerce Black Friday ever.
Yeah, they should
Not
just
even
call it
close.
Cyber Friday instead
I
of Cyber
think it's
Monday.
going to be easily double. If you're an e-com company, whatever you did last year, I anticipate minimum probably double, if not triple or more revenues, honestly.
So based on that, I mean, usually the shippers like the FedEx, UPSs, and Postal Service, and all these other ones, they reinforce their crews.
Infrastructure is a big deal.
Logistics.
I mean, you should see the amount of money that is going into e-com infrastructure right now.
Right.
Everybody is investing in e-com infrastructure because it's so needed.
Logistics and fulfilling is
Yes.
going to be huge this year.
We need way more warehouses,
it's not
way
uncommon
more
to see-
delivery trucks and drivers and everybody.
Right, and it's not uncommon to see the big fleets like the FedExes and the UPSs renting like budget trucks and all kinds of third-party trucks for their shipping and deliveries during the holiday season because they are so busy and they have these temporary jobs and everything. This year is going to be even more because there's not going to be much on the retailers. The retailers are going to start announcing offers that start 10 p.m. on Thanksgiving or something, online buying and all that stuff, and it's going to be like you're on your computer like refresh.
The only thing I think retailers are going to have very limited in store. They will probably have like curbside pickup and stuff like that.
Right.
But they will not have that. I think because who made the part? DoorDash just made a partnership last week with Walgreens to deliver non-food, basically just whatever if you want to buy stuff on Walgreens. I think we're going to see more and more retail partnerships with these delivery companies. So, for example, on Black Friday, so you don't have to go to the store, but you want to get the thing the same day. Maybe they partner with like Uber or Postmates or DoorDash or whoever, and then basically you order something on Walmart.com, and then it gets delivered the same day by a DoorDash driver or something like that. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that is much more likely. But yeah, we're not going to have retail Black Friday like we're used to. So it's going to be massive for e-com. Now, for retail, it's just devastating. As if this year hasn't been hard enough. The most profitable, I mean, a lot of these companies, just to put in perspective, if people don't know, they do anywhere from a third to over half of their annual revenues in literally the time between Thanksgiving and Christmas. A lot of retailers will do half of their annual revenue in that month.
But think about how many.
So if they lose that, on top of what they're already losing this year, they're so screwed.
But think about how many retailers are not even around this Christmas time.
Yeah,
I mean, I was just looking on
one of your
Yahoo
favorites, Sur La Table, they're gone.
Yeah, that's
they
right.
shut down
the French
2 weeks ago.
cooking or kitchen utensils. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I mean, we already discussed
By the
some
way,
of them.
I think there's a hole in the market because that type of stuff is very wanted by consumers, but maybe for retail it's not the perfect fit. But for e-com, I definitely think there's going to be there are some, but I think there's going to be Sur La
What I
Table
understand
replacements
is like
for e-com.
Yeah, that store, for example, is very unique for kitchen fans, and I'm not. I used to go there just to buy Nespresso or something, but I'm definitely not a kitchen guy for sure. Garage, yes. Kitchen, never. But the thing is that why don't those guys just close their physical stores and then continue online?
I think
Is
they
it not
will.
worth it?
They declared bankruptcy, but they're not going away. I think it looks like they're looking for a buyer, like most of these. But the problem is, here's the thing. I keep seeing all these headlines of people, they declare bankruptcy, and I look, and it says, yeah, they're looking for a buyer. There's only so many buyers. It's like half the retailers these days just want to be acquired.
Right.
But who's going to buy them?
Or merging or something, yeah. So anyways, but before we get to even Black Friday, we have right now we have back to school, which normally is a big sales season for a lot of retailers too. As far as in Arizona, kids go back to school normally, like first week, second week of August, right? That's normally
In Arizona?
In Arizona.
Yeah, mid-August. Most of the country, though, is September, though.
Right, but here we go earlier, and then you have back to school, then you have Halloween.
Yeah,
Then
Halloween's
obviously,
done. Halloween's not happening.
So back to school now is
You
who
think
is
parents
going.
are going to let their kids go to random strangers' houses?
I know, but
COVID?
those are big shopping seasons, events for retailers.
Yeah, I know.
So back to school.
Halloween
first of
is
all,
the
let
candy
me go back to
industry's Black Friday.
Let's get first to back to school. Who's going back to school anyways? I mean, at this
I
point,
don't know.
I don't even know
what's going to happen.
I mean, we hear Trump saying, yeah, schools need to reopen, and then families are freaking out saying, no, we're not ready to bring kids to school. Teachers are also saying, well, I don't want to be in a classroom full of kids. That, yeah, kids are a little more resilient to the virus, but they can, infect other people. So it's still a question mark what's going to happen. And like we said last week, we're 6 months into this situation, and we still don't have any clarity as far as what can be done or not. So as a father or parent, do you feel like it's safe to send your kids back to school? I think it's kind of 50-50,